Kim Kardashian exposes Meghan Markle, Nicki Minaj goes all out for Trump, and Don Lemon arrested. Stop scrolling, stop what you're doing, because everything you thought you knew about politics, Hollywood, and even royalty just got turned upside down, and what we're about to show you will leave you speechless. Welcome back to Inside Celeb X, your front row seat to the drama, the culture clashes, and the power plays shaping our world today. Washington, D.C., Hollywood, the royal family, all colliding in ways no one saw coming, and if you stay to the end, we'll break down why these stories aren't just headlines. They're signs of something much bigger. Nicki Minaj and Trump, culture meets politics. Let's start in Washington, D.C., where one of the world's most iconic voices, Nicki Minaj, just made a statement that has both fans and critics talking. She appeared at the Trump Account Summit, an event designed to help children get a financial head start. Nicki Minaj pledged hundreds of thousands of dollars to help young fans start savings accounts. She said it herself, "I absolutely love my Barbs. I want to see them bring healthy and successful children into the world. Becoming a mother was the greatest thing that has ever happened to me, and I want others to experience the same joy my son has brought to life." But then, she did something that shocked everyone. She declared, "I am probably the president's #1 fan, and that's not going to change." Two forces from Queens, New York, standing together. One, a cultural icon, the other, a political powerhouse. Together, they are blending politics and culture in a way that hasn't been seen in decades. And here's the suspense. While people argue about party lines and political loyalty, Nicki is showing that sometimes influence and impact matter more than labels. And the reactions online, explosive. Tens of thousands of shares, debates, and viral clips. Everyone is talking about it. Everyone wants to know what's next. Melania Trump, quiet power, loud impact. Meanwhile, in New York, First Lady Melania Trump was making waves, but not with headlines about fashion, gossip, or politics. She was at the New York Stock Exchange ringing the opening bell and promoting her new film, Melania. It was a moment that combined elegance with subtle power. She even received a medallion in recognition of her achievements. And while critics focused on her appearance, those paying attention saw the bigger picture. A First Lady quietly changing lives, reuniting children lost in war, funding college for foster youth, promoting 21st century education and AI initiatives. Melania's message is clear: impact greater than image. She doesn't chase the cover of Vogue or fame. She builds legacies. And the suspense here? Many don't realize how much influence she has quietly amassed away from the cameras, and how this could shape the next generation in ways most of the media ignores. Kim Kardashian exposes Meghan Markle, the Hollywood power play. Now Hollywood, brace yourself. Photos from a recent party at the Kardashians' house have ignited what we're calling Photogate. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry thought they could control the narrative. They thought they could manage their image. But Kim Kardashian, always a master of Hollywood strategy, had other plans. In a carefully worded statement, Kim and Khloe hinted at truths many were missing. The Kardashians have control over Hollywood's social ecosystem, and crossing them, dangerous. The drama. Meghan wanted the photos taken down, Harry wore a Remembrance Day poppy, and suddenly, a night of fun turned into a viral scandal. The lesson here, sometimes trying to erase history only makes it bigger, and if you think you're untouchable in Hollywood, think again. Don Lemon arrested. Fame doesn't protect you. And then, boom, Don Lemon, arrested, federally charged. According to sources, Lemon was involved with anti-ICE protesters who stormed a Minnesota church. He's facing conspiracy to deprive rights and interfering with First Amendment rights. This isn't just a story about a journalist. It's a warning. Celebrity and fame do not make you untouchable. Don Lemon, known for his on-air opinions and political commentary, is now facing serious legal consequences. And the suspense. We haven't even uncovered all the details yet. On Monday, we'll do a full legal deep dive, but the big picture is clear. Actions have consequences, even for those with a public platform and millions of followers. Gavin Newsom and California fraud, a billion-dollar question. Meanwhile, in California, Governor Gavin Newsom is facing scrutiny. A $236 million homelessness program meant to help 12,000 people has only assisted 22. Yes, 22. This isn't a small oversight, it's a massive failure of execution. Taxpayer money, millions of lives potentially helped, and yet, almost nothing delivered. The big question, where did the money go? Mismanagement, miscalculation, or something darker? And the suspense doesn't end here. The implications for 2028 elections elections are huge. Across party lines, people are outraged. The failure is bipartisan, and it's a rallying point for citizens tired of seeing their money wasted. California's mismanagement could be a cautionary tale for the rest of the country. If you can't manage a state budget of billions, how can you handle the complexities of a nation? The story is far from over, and we'll be watching closely. Ariana Grande, Ellen DeGeneres, and celebrity virtue signaling. Not to be outdone, Hollywood celebrities are weighing in. Ariana Grande, Ellen DeGeneres, and the cast of Grey's Anatomy called for a nationwide shutdown to protest ICE. Millions of dollars in net worth, millions of followers. But the people most affected? The everyday Americans trying to go to work and school. The lesson: celebrity influence can inspire, but it can also mislead. And when privilege meets political theater, the result is chaos. Lessons from the chaos. So what ties all these stories together? Power, influence, and accountability. Nicki Minaj shows that impact can transcend politics. Melania Trump proves that quiet power is the most enduring. Kim Kardashian demonstrates how clout controls narrative in Hollywood. Don Lemon reminds us that actions have consequences. Gavin Newsom shows that mismanagement can undermine public trust. And celebrities like Ariana and Ellen illustrate the limits of influence without responsibility. All of this, happening simultaneously, paints a picture of a world where culture, politics, and celebrity collide in ways that are unpredictable, dramatic, and full of suspense. Build curiosity and engagement. Now here's the real question: where do we go from here? Which stories will explode next? Who will rise, who will fall, and who will get left behind in the chaos of influence, power, and accountability? If you want to stay on the front lines of this drama, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and drop a comment telling us which story shocked you the most. Because trust me, you do not want to miss what comes next. Until Monday, keep your eyes open, stay informed, and remember, in this world, the next bombshell is always just around the corner.